Hello and welcome to another video of Trade Talk channel. Today's video is basically for the beginners of MT4 users, the people who have just joined the MT4 platform after working on different other web terminals or financial websites just like tradingview.com or others. Just like me, if I share my experience, it was pretty difficult to operate MT4 initially because it was a total different interface. A lot of indicators were not available and I had to go through one by one to the library to find out the suitable indicators to me. Also, the platform look and operations were totally different than the web terminals. So this video is basically going to serve the purpose of step-by-step tutorial, plus also make you aware of the little shortcuts with which you can save your time and use the MetaTrader 4 platform. So let's get started. If you like this video, you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel because more informative videos will be coming in future. So this is the MT4 platform of FX Pro, which I'm using and I had been using for the last 3 years. MT4 platform, as I said earlier, was not easy to handle because of its different features and different look. But somehow I was able to learn some key steps and also some shortcuts so that my trading should be quick and I also save time to implement my strategies clearly. So I'm going to start with the choosing an asset and how does it look once you open an asset and how you will take it forward to whatever the format you may like. So first of all, on your left side you have symbols. Normally there are few symbols when you sign into any MetaTrader format. It depends on your broker. So what you do is that you just right click on the symbol button and you press show all and it should give you the list of all the available indicators. Sometimes it is happening that you may find something missing in this list and it is available with your broker. So what you will do is that the first shortcut I'm going to tell you is that you will press Ctrl U button. You will go directly to Forex Majors, minus gold, energy spots, energy, US share, UK share, whatever is not available here you will open. You will double click here and then show, and then you close this and come out and you will see that kind of particular asset is parked at the bottom of your list. So that's how you add. Normally when you press the show all button, everything comes in front of you. So this is how you select an asset. So this interface is like this. Now I'm going to open one chart. In order to open one chart, you select an asset, you right click and then you press the second tab, chart window. It comes in front of you in the grid form, which I don't like. I don't know, many of you maybe will be liking this kind of a structure, and initially this structure is in the in other form of it's not in the form of candles, and the background is also in the grid. The second shortcut I'm going to tell you is that in order to zoom in this chart, you don't have to right click or go to any view settings and then press the zoom settings and something like that. You all have to press only one button, and that is shift plus button. You keep pressing the plus button along with the shift and you will zoom in. In order to convert this chart into candle, there are three options at the top of this terminal. You can use the bars, you can use the candlesticks, and you can use the bar charts. So I prefer the candlesticks, but generic candle structure is that the bear candle is in the white filling and the bull candle is in the black filling, which I'm going to change it for you. So in order to zoom out, you have to press only minus button. I'm pressing the minus button and you are going out. And again, if I have to zoom in, I am pressing shift plus sign plus button. So it is bringing me here. So now I'm going to change the outlook. How to change the outlook of your chart? You have to right click, go to the properties, colors. The background is basically a grid. I normally keep it black. You can keep it white, whatever you like, but I normally keep it black. And then in order to change the colors of the candles, I go and select the bar down is like red. The bull candle I'm going to select a green color, and the bear candle I will choose any of the red tones. So this is my chart now. So again, I'm pressing the minus button, it is taking me out for the 1 hour chart, and then I'm pressing the shift plus button, it is taking me in. The next thing is that the time frames. Basically, this interface of the MT4 is allowing you to keep some toolbars on your desktop or not. So if I right click on this, which is already added, and click this, the time frames are gone. So what do you do is that you make sure that all these options, by clicking right click button, they should be in front of you, because these are the shortcuts which you are going to use. In order to keep your chart more precise, you have to press this red arrow button, which will drag your chart to the back, and you can see clearly what the price actions are doing, and ample space of background is left for you for a clear view. This button of the green play button, I normally don't press it. It is unpressed unless I only want to see what is going ahead. If I want to go back during the market hours, if this button is pressed, I will not be able to go back. It will automatically drag me here like this. If this is unchecked, then you will be able to see what is happening at the back. So this is also you have to know. Next thing is that how to add the indicators. MT4 provides you the basic level of indicators on the left side under the navigator bar, and whatever you want to, for example, I want to add the MACD, you just have to right click this and add to the chart, and with these options it will ask OK, and it is deployed. Then again, I want to add some moving averages or dawn chain channel or whatever I may like. For example, I add moving average, so it is already added. This is how you add. If you either you can double click or right click and attach to the chart. Another shortcut is that if you don't want to go to this process, basically sometimes you have to drag it down and find the indicators. You just see this F plus button in front of you. You just press it here, and then you can directly go to any kind of indicator you want to. In custom tab, normally the indicators are placed which are downloaded by yourself, which are not part of MT4 platform generically, but you download them. So all of them are based here. So this is the list. You can go directly to this and you can deploy any indicator of your choice. This watch clock is basically telling you the periods, but you also have it shortcut available here. For example, I am currently standing on the H1 chart. This is 1 hour chart of gold. If you want to see the 30-minute chart, I'll just press 30 minutes, daily, weekly, or monthly. It's in front of you. So I like it this way. It doesn't matter if you want to go this way or that way, but I think it is more convenient. Another thing is that in some of the cases, you can also right click on the chart and you can choose the time frame or your own choice. So these are the 3 places you can change the time frames of the chart. In order to open the order, the market is closed right now, so I will not be able to open the order, but if you press the F9 button, it will directly take you to this screen, which I'm going to open by double clicking this. So if you will press F9 button, it will take you to the ordering screen, and then you can execute your order as per your own choice, either by buying or selling. Or you can also tap this arrow and it will remain in front of you, and you can buy on the market price and sell on the 60 price market price. Make sure that your trading should be done during the sessions of your own choice. For example, if you are working in the Asia, then the Asian market timing should be matched. If you are working in the US session, then you should follow the US session timing, so that the spreads of your brokers should be accommodatively adjusted, because normally in the off session timings the spreads of buying and selling are relatively higher. So there's how you can place the order. Now if I want to see this chart as a full screen, I have to either go to the view and go to the full screen tab, but what I'm going to do is that I'm going to tell you a shortcut. By pressing F11, this chart is going full screen, so I can see it again. Another shortcut which I told you in the beginning of the video, by pressing shift and plus button or minus sign button, I can see the chart. So this is something I am looking at by my own choice, and then if I want to exit the full screen mode, I again have to press the F11 button so that I can easily come out. So this is the shortcut for you to have multiple screens. You can have by pressing into this tiled window. If you have multiple assets, they will come like this at the bottom. For example, if I open the German tab, chart window, it is coming again. So gold is something which we have already seen. Now in order to open every chart, it will come with the same background, so it will be difficult to change it again and again. So what I'm going to tell you is that if you like any template, if you like a couple of indicators which you are going to use for your trading, you just right click on that format or a template, go to the template tab and then press save template, and then you can give it any name you want to. For example, ABC is your favorite template and you want every chart to have this. So what is going to happen is that if you open a new asset, you don't have to go through this process again, that by changing the background, by changing the bar colors and the changing and applying the indicators. You just have to press the right click and you have to go to the templates, and then you will find the save template which I just have shown you previously, ABCD, and it will take you there. So this was something which I never knew since I started working for till a couple of months, when I realized, and I've gone through a video on how to save a template of my own choice. So it becomes relatively easier for me to deploy the same kind of indicators to my strategy. For example, we open UK FTSE chart window. Again, it is giving me grids and some distorted kind of images, so I want it to look like my own template. So I will click right click, I'll have right click on the chart, and then I will choose the template ABCD, and then here you go. So now you can see this gold, German and UK in the same direction. Now I can add as many indicators as I can. In order to change or modify any indicator, either you can right click on the indicator properties or go, or you can press Ctrl plus I button. It will open the already deployed indicators. You just go to any indicator, you change the setting, for example 14, and then close, and it is changed. For example, you want to go to this indicator, we have moving average deployed, so 15 instead of 15 I want 50. So this is done. So in sometime you are your mouse cursor is not exactly placed on the indicator and you can't right click and you can't go to the properties just like this. You keep hovering where is the indicator, and so just go to Control I and then do it yourself. In order to download indicators, MetaTrader 4 gives you a lot of options and indicators under the tab of code base. There's a big library of indicators from around the world. The best experts and the developers have placed. What you can do is that if you want to go to indicator, one tip is that you could just go to the rating tab. You just click it here and again click it here. Then you start the descending order. The top ranked indicators have listed one by one, and then you can search 5-star, 4.5-star, 4.5-star, and then you can right click on any of the indicator, read the description, right click, and then press the view button. It will take you to MQL5 website, and where this indicator properties, results, and the comments will be added, and then you just have to look at here. If you like this indicator, go back, just double click it, just right click it and download. It will take a few seconds to download it, and it will automatically be added to this part of your indicators. Okay, and it will be automatically added to your current screen. So this is how you normally choose indicators. This indicator will be added in this list automatically. You have to go through indicators of your choice, Fibonacci, all moving averages, MACDs, and a lot of indicators are there. But make sure that the ratings you see, and some you have to go through the websites of MQL5 by double clicking it, and you see how this indicator is performing, and then you can add it by clicking right and hit the download button. So this is FX Pro MT4 platform, and so far it's the basic of the few of the tools which I have already told you. This is basically something where by using this cursor you can calculate the number of pips, this plus sign, by taking this to this, for example. The number 14 is basically then 14 bars from the point I drag this indicator from, and 8625 is basically the number of pips in this asset, and 7206.23 is the price of this indicator. You can also choose it from here, or if you are not choosing it from here, then you can press Control plus F for flower button, and you can easily choose from here to here. So these are 87 bars, candlesticks, 19,000 pips, and 7053.95 is the price where I have my cursor right now. Once again, Control plus F button, and then you can do it. In order to insert some Fibonacci retracements, some lines, horizontal, you have this, channels, regression channels, Fibonacci resistance, shapes. You have these kind of tabs available. Text labels you want to add. So this is I think this is it for MT4 so far, because the next time I'm going to explain a little more complicated stuff, and this was only for the beginners and people who are new to the business, who already know something about the platform but they are not aware of some shortcuts. So if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I'll be coming up with more information regarding using of MT4 platform as well as the indicators. Thank you very much.